It's a world of mystery. Do you really want to know? Do they really want to know? Oh, greetings. Hello, how are you? My name is Data. Hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to unravel, discover, we're going to take a look at together a particular, very interesting video that was captured by a Ring camera. This is a camera that's used as a doorbell camera, and it captures different things at night because it changes into night mode and changes the light or lighting that it captures. So first we're going to take a look at this particular video in its completion. It's two 30-second clips that I've put together, and I'll show it first in real speed time. Now what we need to discover is, what exactly is this? I'm going to try to break it down a little bit, and maybe we'll speculate, but I think that in the comments you should leave below what you think it may be. It could be anything from swamp gas, as that is one of the particular explanations for this item, or it could be pressure that creates a gas pressure that pops up. These are the scientific explanations, but we will take a look at them together and see exactly. Or maybe not so. Maybe I'll add some speculation in there and figure out what this is. Alright, now that we've seen the video, I think that we're going to break it down a little bit. So let's start at the beginning. The first thing I want to pay attention to is the Ring camera logo seems to be correct, and the date on this is 6/23/2025, which indicates an American system, so it would be June 23rd, 2025 at approximately 1:16:09 Eastern Daylight Time. And in the background, I want to notice, and keep in mind for future reference to the video, there's 3 different colored lights. Let's take a look at this video, and I will run the full thing, full screen, and we can take a look at it. What's interesting is, according to the notes of the video, nobody was using a laser that night. This was the only time that it was captured in this form. And there is no other suspicion of any tampering or anything going on with this particular video. So what could it be? The camera surely picked it up from very far away. We could estimate maybe that's 25 feet coming across the front. So it captures it for a pretty long range. So we'll have to investigate what that could be. Something that could be captured from so far away. It would have to have some kind of substance. Is it possible that's an insect? Maybe. Let's delve into this a little deeper. Is it possible that what we're looking at is an actual phenomenon called Will-O-Wisp? What is a Will-O-Wisp? I wasn't sure, I had to look it up. There's a lot of information on it. This is a phenomenon called Will-O-Wisp, or ignis fatuus, which is Latin for foolish flame. It's an atmospheric ghost light seen by travelers at night. Well, we are at night in this video, although we're not traveling. We're using modern technology to capture what could possibly have been folklore. Can now be reality. Let's delve deeper. This is especially over swamps and marshes. I think because it's over swamps and marshes, they came up with the idea that it's somehow related to swamp gas. In the UK, these are known as friars' lanterns, and they are said, this is the folklore, to mislead or guide travelers by resembling a flickering lamp or lantern. Well, that's very interesting. In some folklore stories, they are attributed to ghosts, fairies, or elemental spirits. and they are meant to reveal a path or direction. Or it's possible they are their own entity. Fascinating. These are some more interesting images from a more recent time. We have cameras instead of drawings that we can make, and they do look a little bit different, but they have some similarities. Some of the more recent folklore with these particular phenomena is that they may be spirits that have been lost or that are traveling from one dimension to another. There's all kinds of information about orbs. I wonder if anybody out there has seen any. If you have, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Let me know what you think they are. They're definitely a strange phenomena, that's for sure. And they only seem to be able to be picked up at night on cameras, and especially with maybe some infrared cameras. Most fascinating, to be sure. It's now going to be time to break down the video that I have here. I'm going to slow it down to 30%. Let's pay particular attention to the lighting in the background and if we see anything moving that could be causing this. It doesn't appear that anything is moving in the background, and I can take an image and run it through some contrast, lower the brightness, turn up the contrast, and vice versa, and we can get an idea. It looks like it is luminescent of its own type. Maybe it's creating its own light somehow, maybe through electricity or swamp gas, or maybe some kind of bioluminescence, if it is in fact an entity that has matter, meaning being a physical thing. Running it through the different contrast, it almost has a very weird shape. With enough pareidolia, you can tell maybe it has like a little, some kind of shield around it, protecting it. Maybe that's a head and a mouth up there. I'm not really quite sure. It's very interesting though, that is sure. All right, let's carry on with the video as it crosses the patio and heads towards the building. From here, it seems to just sit for a while. I do notice that there are other insects that are flying through rather quickly, and we can see their fluttering wings, most likely some kind of moth. And in the next 30 seconds, when it begins to move again, that's when the camera clicks on. And for some reason, did you see that? It changed or dropped 3 items. Here's an image of it. You can see that popped out 1, 2, 3 right along the top. Not quite sure what happened there, but something happened. And then it goes away, out of sight, never to be seen again. We didn't find too many anomalies, so can we say this is an actual Will-O-Wisp? Anything's possible. If I had a concern, it might be that because the Ring camera appears to be behind the door. So you never know. Maybe somebody was standing behind the door just flashing a flashlight out through the glass and the Ring camera picked it up. It's very difficult to say. Or maybe it is an actual swamp gas creature, paranormal type thing. We'll never know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. So I actually heard back from the person, and they told me that this was their camera setup. It is outside, and that they believe that the event was real, and that if it was a light refraction, they would pick up their neighbors backing out of the driveway all the time. So let's take one more look at the video. Maybe this is a real Will-O-Wisp. You can see it floating by. I'll do some still shots and slow it down in a couple areas, but forever it may be a mystery as to what this is. Subscribe for more mysterious tales of this unknown world as we discover more. Until then, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.